If you're hearing these words, it's not by chance. It's a calling. Deep down, you already know it. America is under attack, and something inside you refuses to sit on the sidelines. You see it every time you scroll your phone and the headlines scream chaos, corruption, and collapse. You feel it every time your paycheck shrinks while the elites tell you everything is booming. You know it when you're forced to bite your tongue at work, in class, or online because speaking the truth could cost you your job, your friends, or your future. That feeling in your gut isn't fear, it's destiny. It's the whisper of history telling you that you were born for more. You were born for this moment. You were born for this fight. I'm talking to you, young men and women of freedom, modern patriots, the generation that carries the future of America in your hands. You've been told you're powerless. You've been told you're just young. You've been told that patriotism is old-fashioned, that America is racist and broken, that the Constitution is outdated, that your voice doesn't matter. And I'm here to say, that's a lie. You are the most important generation alive right now, because whether you rise up or stay silent will decide if America stays free, or if it collapses under the weight of the radical left's agenda. The radical left wants to control you. They want to silence you. They want to define truth for you. They want to erase your history, corrupt your culture, and break your spirit. They use cancel culture to intimidate. They use big tech censorship to delete dissent. They use media propaganda to rewrite reality. They use universities to brainwash. They use Hollywood to distract. They use government to punish. But here's the truth. None of it works if you refuse to bow. None of it works if you stand up. None of it works if you live free no matter the cost. And you need to understand something. America has been here before. Every generation has faced its valley forge, its storm, its breaking point. In 1776, Washington's troops, your age, marched barefoot through snow, leaving bloody footprints behind. They froze, they starved, they faced defeat after defeat. Everyone said they were finished. The experts laughed at the idea of independence. The empire was too strong, the colonists too weak. But Washington didn't quit, and neither did his men. They crossed the icy Delaware, they struck Trenton and Princeton, and they flipped the momentum of history. Why? Because ordinary men and women chose to do extraordinary things when it mattered most. They didn't wait for someone else to save them. They saved themselves, and by doing so, they saved liberty. Fast forward to 1863. America was split in two. The Civil War raged, brother against brother, the nation tearing itself apart. At Gettysburg, young men, your age, charged into fire, into cannon, into musket lines, not because they loved death, but because they loved a cause bigger than themselves. And because of them, the Union endured, and the evil of slavery was crushed. Fast forward to the beaches of Normandy in 1944. The average soldier storming Omaha Beach was 20 years old. Think about that, 20. These were not professional politicians, not seasoned generals. They were kids, fresh out of high school, who threw themselves into machine gun fire because they knew if they didn't, freedom would vanish from the earth. And they won. Fast forward again to 9/11. Towers fell. Smoke filled the sky. The country was shaken to its core. And who ran into the fire? Young firefighters and law enforcement. Young soldiers, young citizens who decided in an instant that their lives meant less than the lives of others, that their comfort meant nothing compared to their duty. And because of them, America rose again from the ashes. Do you see the pattern? Liberty is never defended by the comfortable, by the complacent, by the silent. It is defended by young people with courage in their chest, fire in their eyes, and conviction in their souls. And now, it's your turn. This generation faces a new enemy. Not redcoats with muskets, not Nazis with tanks, not terrorists with box cutters. This time the threat wears suits and slogans. This time the threat comes through TikTok algorithms, activist judges, woke corporations, corrupt politicians, and radical professors. This time the battlefield is your classroom, your workplace, your phone, your culture. The radical left wants to make you ashamed of your country, ashamed of your faith, ashamed of your values, ashamed of your very identity. They want you confused about truth, addicted to comfort, and dependent on government. Because a confused, addicted, dependent generation is easy to control. But here's what they didn't count on. You're not buying it anymore. You're tired of the lies. You're tired of being told that men can be women and women can be men. You're tired of being told that free speech is hate speech. You're tired of being told that America is the problem, instead of the greatest experiment in human liberty the world has ever seen. You're tired of being told to sit down, shut up, and obey. You're tired of being told that the Constitution doesn't matter, because you know it does, and you know that if you don't defend it, no one else will. So what does it mean to be a modern patriot? It means standing when everyone else bows. It means refusing to participate in lies, even if it costs you friends, jobs, or followers. It means calling out corruption, even when the mob comes after you. It means showing up at the school board meeting, at the city council, at the ballot box. Not just once, but every single time. It means organizing your friends, your neighbors, your community, not to complain, but to act. It means building families that raise children to know truth. It means starting businesses that don't bend to woke insanity. It means creating culture that honors virtue instead of mocking it. Being a patriot in this generation is not about waving a flag once a year and posting a meme. It is daily discipline. It is daily courage. It is daily sacrifice. It is living free in a time when freedom is under siege. And let me tell you, that's not easy. It never was. But easy never made history. Easy never changed the world. Easy never built America. And yes, it will cost you something. The mob will try to cancel you. Friends may walk away. Family might not understand. Your boss might threaten you. The media will call you names: racist, fascist, extremist. But let me tell you this. If defending free speech, if protecting kids, if standing for faith and family, if loving America makes you an extremist, then wear that label with honor. Because the truth is, you're not extreme. You're American. And they're scared of that. Remember this. The founders didn't ask for permission. They didn't wait for approval. They acted. Washington didn't wait for better conditions. He crossed the Delaware in the middle of a storm. Lincoln didn't wait for the perfect moment. He spoke truth when the nation was breaking. Reagan didn't back down when the Soviets threatened. He stood tall and said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." And walls fell, tyranny crumbled, liberty triumphed, because courage is contagious and history bends toward the bold. So be bold. Don't whisper, speak. Don't hide, stand, don't wait, act. You want to know how you save America? Not by waiting for November. Not by hoping some politician rides in on a white horse. You save America by saving your corner of it, by saving your family, by saving your community, by building truth at the local level, by saying no more when they try to indoctrinate your kids, by saying not in my town when they try to impose their woke insanity, by saying I will not comply when they try to force you to say what you know is false. Start with 5 people, just 5. Build a cell of patriots who meet weekly, study the Constitution together, talk strategy, share resources, show up together, speak out together, multiply. Because movements don't start in Washington. They start in living rooms, coffee shops, churches, and campuses. That's how America began, and that's how America will be reborn. And let me speak to the doubt you feel. I know some of you think, I'm just one person, I'm just one voice. What can I do? Remember this, every great movement in history started with one person who refused to stay silent. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Martin Luther King Jr. refused to stop preaching truth. The founders refused to bow to the king. Washington refused to surrender. One spark can ignite a fire. You are that spark. Hope is not naive. Hope is not weakness. Hope is power. Hope is discipline. Hope is the refusal to give in to despair. Hope says, we've been here before, and we've won before, and we will win again. Hope carried soldiers through Valley Forge. Hope carried pioneers across the plains. Hope carried civil rights activists through fire hoses and jail cells. And hope will carry you. So rise. Rise with courage. Rise with clarity. Rise with conviction. Rise and declare to the radical left, you will not silence us. You will not erase us. You will not cancel us. We are patriots. We are free. And we will not bow. This is your time. This is your Delaware. This is your Normandy. This is your 9/11. This is your generation's defining moment. History is watching. Your children are watching. God is watching. Do not fail. Stand tall. Speak truth. Live free. And when the storm passes and history asks what you did when freedom was on the line, you will say without hesitation, I stood. I fought. I defended liberty. I carried freedom's banner, and I never let it fall. Because America is worth it. Because freedom is worth it. Because the Constitution is worth it. Because the future is worth it. And because patriots never quit. So now is the moment to rally under freedom's banner. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Stand as modern patriots. Act with courage. Defend liberty with everything you have. The time is now. The banner is still there, waving through the storm. And as long as we carry it high and refuse to let it fall, America will endure. America will rise, and America will remain the land of the free. Now, my fellow patriots, go forth and fight the good fight, for liberty and freedom demand it for the sake of our republic.